Huh. The highway make hot again. Oh.
Exactly. Exacto.
Hey! This one.
Right.
And say about
Obi aware 3 and 6.
they be in same sea. I don't know. People check like people want to take advantage of things too much.
What? Somebody marry
They like to talk about marriage too much.
Maybe I won't marry. So maybe that be the only thing you could be surprised to say advantage, you know.
They take advantage of things too much. Eh? A landlord rents a place, give somebody.
A
his
Fiera.
own place. A Fiera. A Fiera. As a me. Mama rent me Fiera mau.
And why tenant ni girl and answer ni here. No boy money on me try boy money.
Me ma rent me Fiera mau. Then for some time. Me banana what's some place into a nightclub.
Bombo clat. Bombo
without no agreement.
Charlie, the guy gets sense, Rob.
The guy gets sense.
He gets sense.
Nothing.
He gets sense.
We could check out this video first. You could see the video. This one is from, they say what? Is it Exhub? A Ghanaian man rented a house in Accra and without the landlord's consent, converted it into a nightclub, bar and lounge. Hey, or the lounge so I can home. Okay. That means also renovate here. He also rented out some of the rooms at private suites and ran extensive advertisement on social media. The police intervened and raided the property after he refused to appear in court, following a lawsuit filed by the landlord upon discovering the changes.
So you want my opinion? I will tell you my opinion.
Let me say your opinion.
But first of all, if a club give that guy,
why go club give that? This is a serious offense.
Which offense?
Which offense? What are you talking about?
Me, you rented. Not that he has claimed the place from the person without paying rental, but the landlord has rented out the apartment
for him. For what?
But then, whether you rent it for me to sleep in or whatever, how I choose to use the apartment, that's my matter.
What are you talking about? Before I'll rent out my place for you, there's an agreement.
I can choose to rent a room and later turn it to a beer bar. Do you have any problem with it?
Why would I have a problem? Do you have an agreement with me?
Did you take the money or you did not?
Do you know there's a difference between a domestic, how would I put it?
A domestic use and a commercial use or what?
Good. Do you know there's a difference? If I knew you wanted to use the place as a nightclub, I would know how to offer my contract to you.
So now, let me get this clear. Now, is the landlord complaining that because he wanted to rent a place for accommodation, sleeping?
I don't know, actually.
I'm coming to because he wanted to rent a place for sleeping.
Yes.
He reduced the price. So now he wants it for commercial issue. You can't say that they go for different agreement.
No, it's always done like that. It's always done like that.
Always done like what?
No, you can't rent my house. Let's say I have a family property and I've given it to you. And then you even came back to renovate the place. Me, for that side, I don't really understand. Because before I go renovate the place. You the landlord, you know.
You for no. That means you see, then we have some landlords that they don't care. The moment you've paid them your rent, they don't care about anything. What they need is their money. If it's charging you, let's say $100,000, and at the end of the month, or at the end of 2 years, you've sent the $100,000 to the landlord. Or no way, or it could be said the landlord is not in Ghana, and he has rented an apartment out. What I say, and maybe our brochure, it's all rented here, no. Landlord in there, or no, there's one here until tenant, no, or the fee here, it could be like that.
I can't take any.
Oh, most of these landlords are multi broaches sometimes, no. Or more need caretaker, you will pay the money through their bank account. All that they need is maybe agent, agent be say or maybe renting me fee, and the agent never be. After agent, no, he communicated to you on phone. God him say at the end of the day, no, oh bear we.
Until we for our contract, no one can't change so or year renovation. Oma you pool in now mo.
Now say me na tio. If I say maybe I meet my renty. Now me renty, you know. I feel say be my renty 2-bedroom apartment, and I say a full house, and I renty be a mommy. And that's why I rented downstairs and mommy, and I can talk top. Say maybe if you all know me face oh space war or maybe fire business because I don't know I will pay you rent. And if I'll pay you rent and I decide to use my hall, no, I think I read this scenario online that there is this white man or say the way he came about his money and he said, our school apartment now I rent it. Say or not or in the hostel or the nightclub. And your first night have one brochure. And the guy just looks smart. But why I'm not getting it clear is there. If the landlord found it, say, and you're right, and our filing case against you or no, and our friend of court so back out.
So why would I don't know uncle? I don't know to be cockra, you can strike a business deal there.
Or some court.
I don't know uncle. What you said, the
rent is not good. The rent is a sign.
No, I know your rent is not due, but at least you've done something like you've breached the contract. That's it. You've breached the contract because
is it the renovation part now? Is it the renovation part now? I breach the contract now and say
they be turning the place into a nightclub.
Charlie, now be honest, I go rent to be there or there boost from fear.
Minima, I will still see you. If I know, I will see you. No, if I know.
Oh no, I rented there. No, that before you see, that is why sometimes you don't just rent out because of money. What I say. Also, over renting. Also, to me digging into the person's psychological. What person renting more be also reading again.
The person, the guy wanted to outsmart the landlord. Period. That's it.
Oh, you think say want to outsmart the landlord?
That's what he did.
What's smart about this? I rented your apartment and I decided I don't want my money to go waste. So because I've paid
you want to use my house
I want to make money.
Sometimes you feel say there are some landlords. Like I say, when you rent to if you worry ya.
And
it's similar to something like that.
Now, worry not
yes,
but so we get Baba for no musu.
Oh, or someone worry ya.
And that is how I'm telling you that the landlord but
if your girl comes to the house,
do you know sir?
She's not coming to
do you know sir? When you are saying that, let's be clear here. You know, sir, because of
but
that,
you know we have something like that.
We have laws. We have the law. We have landlords who are complicated like that. Yes. But then people still pretend they can arrange with somebody and go with the person. This is my lady, and I'm coming with.
That's why you're trying to outsmart the landlord. That's what I'm talking about.
The landlord has to be smart. As a landlord,
as time goes on, he will know.
He will know. Do you know why? So maybe we have say me high fee after renting the house. Now, Miniga now up here, better 2, 3, 4 times. Let me ask you about 2 quadruple. Will you arrest me?
Do you know the reason why the landlord sometimes does that?
Yes.
Why?
If you pra.
Good.
Batter street.
Good.
And I make
so you bring someone to pretend.
And I'm no, some my girlfriend. Oh, yeah, I by force my wife. Or so year and I'm saying me again.
Till again, all man from me.
Or the mouth. Now, baby, I meet to 7 years, but I say I rent your mom.
It depends. That's why I'm saying some
again. Oh, again.
I saw what Tim showed me. See some landlords. There are some places when you go and you don't have a wife, they will not rent for you. Whether you have a girlfriend, they will not rent for you.
The only business is APRA. And I be yare because landlords now walk Accra, Ghana, Ghana, they don't think about how you they think. It be those time. Now the person is coming with only 36,000. Say I'll be renting an apartment. What you don't say Apra?
That's a
most of
it depends.
I'm coming. Most of the houses now you're renting this year. This incident can happen. A self compound.
And I mean,
a 2-bedroom apartment.
So I'm just relating that
to 4-bedroom apartment. And it's all no officially say about renting 4-bedroom apartment, a duplex. Now me na me feel say okay, now I don't have the money to pay the rent in the next 4 years or 2 years.
So what do you have to do?
He decided to rent out some of the rooms to his friends.
No, so what do you do? If you think you can't do, what do you do?
Now I should tell the landlord.
You can't tell the
No,
landlord.
I can tell the landlord that if the landlord should come to my house,
and then I'll be seeing strange people in my house.
No, how will you come when you rent a house? How will you be coming to the house? Why me and you rent the house?
But there are some houses, there are apartments,
you only come to my house when you are needed. You rented a self compound for me. Viewers, let's be clear here.
No, wait. Do you know that there are some compounds that the landlord...
In this scenario, the landlord was not in the house. That means the landlord is somewhere. So before the landlords come in, then that he's needed over there. What I said, and he said, landlord, what?
The landlord be mean to me.
Baby, you're not here. Maybe help me fee.
That's how you do.
Tell you.
They be that's how you do. I can come and check my maintenance. I can come anytime.
No. Those things, and let's be sincere here.
So you have to give me time to come. Are you saying your place, if your landlord wants to come, fine, if he's cool with you, he can tell you, Charlie, and then I'm coming home. Cool. But there are some landlords you need to know.
Let me tell
and you fight him and
let me tell you something. Before you see a landlord in your house, then there is a demand of the landlord.
Good. So
that's I'm telling you that when I rented your apartment and I feel I don't have problem in the house, I don't call you for anything. When you are even coming to my house as the landlord, you come with information. And then because it's a self compound, I can lock the gate and go. If you try to enter, I can pay you July because it is not your house anymore. You rented it out. Until my rent expires, you have no sense in that house unless be critical and I may involve you.
So I'm passing
around him.
And I've seen that, the house that I rented for him has been changed into a nice club. Had you been to Mutiho? Tracy Mensa Mutiho.
Tracy Mensa.
Tracy Mensa.
Why you got
get ass rough?
The company I rented a self compound and I'm in the house. The compound belongs to at that moment.
At that moment, so you can just do anything for yourself.
Since I've rented
change
the place,
into a nice club.
Since I've rented a place, I can choose to plant tree anywhere I want to plant because I've paid you for. If you don't understand, the best thing is that bring me my money.
Because of your 2 years, you come and then
not that much 2 years have survived you, that landlord. Don't tell me that because of my 2 years. That 2 years you used to pay your war school fees at the university.
Somebody will come and then be begging me, boss, Tiso. Then you come and then be doing those things in my house.
Hide there no me no crapo mama ka say be chop me say ano say if I'm the guys you are do that
bien na ba be tutu bien na one net wo
na say we nya war film
celebrity be na wo be see brako
me back fa me sika bre mo fie na be hide there record na be hide there no
I know the police akwa lock you no so I lock it I'm lucky
I'm on the sika this is a criminal law.
Criminal law?
Yes.
You are a criminal.
This is a criminal law because me rent near inside. I don't bet to me dying.
No wonder everybody in Ghana is a thief. Everybody in Ghana is a thief. Because landlord cry, it depends. If he is not those fan of those things, you know. So me say no. I can say okay. So far as you've transferred the place, you transform the place.
You should take it. Let's have a fair deal.
So we have a deal.
So now if that
2 years, 3 years, this soon,
but now, bother.
Some person, I'll lose the rent to the vessel. So, we twins you in every pool. So,
no, I can maybe a landlord in the crap wall. If you are the regular landlord in the coin, there is a landlord in the coin and say, hey, Bia, we better catch our own. Now, say, boy, I said, with you, or the nightclub, or the SA, or the SA. But then, she said we are the landlord who is a business or rent person. Oh, nice. This guy really transformed. That means my compound can be transformed like this. Yeah. No problem. I'll pretend I didn't see. Your 2 years will come. If the 2 years come, oh, boss, please, rent now, so myself, I'm not renting my apartment anymore. Oh. And if it's a wicked tenant, he will also destroy Nemana wire one. But then he can consider, say, while running at loss by renting the apartment, he will leave those properties.
Okay. So let's ask our viewers, what would be your opinion, or what will you do? You rent your apartment for this young guy, let's say a young guy, and then you come in 10 like 1 year time or 6 months time, and then you see that the place has been renovated. What are you going to do? And you, the landlord, you knew that people were coming in and out, doing swimming pool, doing those things. Or you also you also wanted to play smart. What you are here? So I want to see in the comment section, because if you think what happened is right, and as the guy also refused to go to the court, was he right? How will this end? We will follow up and bring this for you guys. You know, this is Catch the Vibe with Exhubgh, Director Bifetu GH Mugabe. So what you are here? Follow us on all social media platforms as we bring you all trending news. Jema la.